I feel like damn long never do this. The energy is like suddenly feel very awkward. This kind of thing you must keep doing. If you don't do for a while, it's suddenly very awkward. Welcome to another episode of Broadcast. Woo!
Yay, Broadcast!
Yeah, thanks for blocking the logo.
Yeah.
Hi, we're back. Thanks for
I'm back.
watching out. Yeah, Yvette is back. Last episode is just me and Jeremy talking about games, but today we have Yvette come back. Woo! And we have... How you want to introduce yourself? Because I know you by two names.
Okay.
Which is the name that you're comfortable in sharing.
Either is fine. So maybe just Singy is fine.
Singy is fine.
Yeah.
But Yvette always call you by...
Because that's your Facebook name.
Oh yeah,
right?
that's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
So when you tag, you will tag as Wynne, what?
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll just respond to whichever because
Yeah. So, is it this kind of issue sometimes like in life? Like you know this person when growing up with a certain name. Then after that, they adopt another name. Then people around them call them by that name. Then you awkward. Then you feel like you're the weird one calling them by their older name.
Yeah.
So that's how old we know each other. You see, like that's how long we've known each other. It's like that's how I know who is who in the different stages of my life.
So this is Singy. I invited her because actually I also don't know what's the title, but the title will be related to part-time jobs or like whatever jobs that we have done before and our experiences regarding this. The reason why I invited Singy here is because
I'm a job hopper.
that I mean you can put it in a nice way of like you have a wide
wealth
of experience of varied jobs, you know,
and different
huge variety of jobs.
Sure.
Yeah, a wide experience of
Sure,
variety.
that's fine.
So I just thought that it's interesting to have some interesting stories. Hopefully, I have some semi-interesting stories, I think, about some of the part-time jobs I have.
Okay.
Yvette, do you have any stories in mind?
Oh, you want me to start?
No,
Yeah, I do.
You're like, no, I do.
It's only arrow me, right?
Insecure, so insecure. But yeah, we are not that young anymore.
Speak for yourself.
So but I'm in my current job for close to 8 years.
Holy crap.
A few more, I think end of this year will be 8 years.
8 years?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
And
almost...
same organization, not in the same job.
Right. Not the same job
same,
scope.
Not same scope lah, yeah. But in the same organization.
That's almost
for
10 years
Wow, Yvette, your math very good. Yeah? Wow. Almost 8 is close to 10.
Do you get like a long service award? Do they give out stuff like that?
We have like payouts every 4 years, which decreases over time.
Oh.
So it's like, I guess maybe it's like after you stay quite long, like maybe it's to encourage people to stay a bit longer. Then those people who's going to stay longer, they know they're going to stay anyway, right? So they don't give as much.
That's not a very effective kind of system.
Yeah, but I guess maybe based on trend, it's like, if people stay for more than 8 years or 10 years, they tend to stay all the way. So maybe no need to incentivize them to stay that long as much. But that's beside the point.
10 years.
Yeah. When's the first time that you guys started like earning your own money? Suddenly, just go straight to it. Do you all remember your first paycheck?
Okay, you go first. I'm thinking.
Mine was very obvious. I was like, I think 14.
Wow,
wait,
that's
really?
young, eh?
Yeah. I was in school, so we go way back, right? We are secondary school mates.
Wait,
14.
Carry on. Were you employed or were you freelancing? I don't know. You earn money from various methods.
From
Because so sketchy.
It's okay. Actually, I agree. Most of the jobs are quite sketchy.
When you're 14, the job you do, if you can earn money,
Is it
do,
legal?
right?
Like 14 to...
I have no idea.
I don't think it's legal.
Oh.
I don't think it's legal.
I think maybe
Even
like
part-time?
Maybe part-time. But I have no idea what is the actual legal age in Singapore.
Yeah.
I think
Maybe
like if
there's
you do
labor
it like
laws.
you do it for like a family member, then they give you that money, it's like allowance. It's not really working lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I don't think you can properly be employed at 14 years old. Is there a rule? Actually, good. That's interesting. Can you go and search?
Oh my god.
No,
I
but
think
talk very
Whether
far
there's
away.
like whether a 14-year-old can sign contract, right?
Not say sign contract, just like be considered
Yeah.
employed.
Or even have like CPF, because I don't know.
Confirm no CPF lah.
I don't know if that's like a thing.
I think
So-
CPF is only set up when you're like 18 or 21.
Really?
Maybe 18 lah. I don't think you get CPF so early leh.
I mean, we have the PSEA Educational Fund. I know that's for like kids who are schooling.
But that one they will like at a certain age they will say they will transfer everything to CPF,
the CPF,
right?
yeah, exactly. So is that our CPF? No, right? That's a
No,
different
no,
thing.
that's
from CPF.
different. Yeah,
So basically, once you're hired, you already have a CPF because that's where your
should be.
employer
Yeah,
starts.
but I
giving
think
you.
16-year-old you probably can work already.
It can but there are caps. So let's see. 13 to 15,
Wow.
you'll be considered a child under the labor law. You can do light work or non-industrial work with conditions. So one of the conditions, for example, is a cap on the number of working hours. You can only work up to 6 hours a day. Is that?
A day, ah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh,
still quite
okay.
significant, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the cap makes sense lah, because they still want you to stay in school.
Or you
I
cannot
guess.
work at night. You cannot work between 11 to 6.
Okay. For
And I think by right, they are supposed to.
That's quite specific.
for
11
good
to
reasons.
6.
Oh.
Yeah, for good reasons.
But if okay, never mind. Let's not go down that.
Slippery
let's not go
slope.
down that path of
Slippery slope.
have that discussion. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
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 But basically, I think I was 14 or maybe even 15, around that
Okay.
range. It was a sales job. But obviously, yeah, all these are like done maybe almost 20 years, near 20 years ago, right? So things were a lot different. I don't think things are so like strict back then. So how I found the job was, I remember very specifically that, you know, those newspaper with all the job adverts, right? Back then we don't have anything like the internet very rampant
The
anymore.
classified lah.
Yeah. Go to the back of the newspaper,
newspaper.
you flip, and then you go to like part-time jobs / freelance, and then you go down the list in like the font size 8. You know?
Yeah, then tiny, then you just start circling what is
Yeah. You use the highlighter, you circle the ones that you think that you are capable of, and then you start calling people. And then so what happened was I got this job to go door knocking to sell CD-ROMs.
like wait, like empty CD-ROMs
No.
or like pirated shit?
No. Hey, no lah. Educational CD-ROMs.
Oh.
Sus,
Yeah.
very sus.
Yeah.
Educational like math.
Like
Yeah.
encyclopedia. that kind
Yeah,
of-
because you know, like our era, right? That's when
yeah,
the
yeah.
computer was like coming up.
It's like
it was
you-
all the rage.
It's like you don't search information through internet yet.
Yeah, no, we were just
Yeah,
playing Neopets,
yeah.
right? That's like
I remember having an encyclopedia at home.
is
On
that
a
I-
CD.
No, like
Oh.
literal encyclopedia.
yeah. It was all very
Then you
like
have to flip.
backwards.
Flip and read, and then it's like updated to whenever that book is
Was
published.
printed, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So everything was very manual, and back then, when the computer thing was like becoming like the hot item in the household, like you had to spend like so much just to get one computer, and it was like the fat ass one, right?
Yeah.
So we were selling like educational CD-ROMs door to door.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
And okay, and how you earn by commission?
Yeah, strictly commission.
Wow.
But
So
how
what's
does
the
it work?
commission like?
Yeah. Wait, how does it work? So, but then okay, you can share how does the
How do
commission
you get
works?
paid? Yeah.
Yeah, how do you get paid?
Okay, so basically they gave us like the stock,
Yeah.
and we were just dragging. So it was like it wasn't just me alone. It was like me and a team.
How many of you? All kids, ah?
Yeah, all kids.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know how they parents, but we were all kids. I think the oldest was maybe like just 16.
Okay.
Yeah, so we were like kids selling kids CD-ROM.
But your audience is the parents lah, not the kids, right? As in like,
Parents, what do you mean?
because the parents are the one buying one. The kids got money to buy me.
Oh no, yeah. So you hawk it at those shop houses where they have offices in it. So I remember very specifically that I was at the area where Dorset is now. Do you know where Dorset Hotel is? Near the CMPB, is it?
Is that
Depot
Tanjong
Road,
Oh,
Pagar?
Yeah, further down from Tanjong Pagar, near Outram area. So they have a
okay.
lot of shop house, right? And it was like a hill. I
Yeah,
remember
yeah, yeah.
very vividly, like we were just dragging this like suitcase of like
So all in the suitcase, ah?
like in a suitcase or trolley
Damn
thing.
sus eh.
Yeah, I know, right? And then we were like, and they're all like very nice packaged CD-ROMs, like toys, you know. But it was like very expensive back then. It was like $70 to $90 per box.
Wow.
How many CDs are there? So you buy one set lah. If they buy a set.
So like the box, right, it comes with like CD-ROM. Then they say, oh, we'll teach you math, we'll teach you something.
Okay.
It's for kids like below 8 years old, around that age range. Yeah, so
Like
we'll go
it's
there.
almost like games and you just do questions.
Kind of.
Yeah, I remember doing.
Yeah,
playing
because kids
around
were
those
getting
before.
into computer, so they have to learn
Correct.
everything by the computer with CD-ROMs. So yeah, so we're going in, then we'll knock, and then we're like, hello, we're here to like introduce you, like, educational CD-ROMs. It's very fun.
That's
And then
us.
like, yeah, I know, right? And then
Hey, do
we're
they
like,
have like names? Or,
Names?
like what? Do you remember the title of the CD?
I have no idea.
Probably has some
but-
company name that were producing that lah.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
trying to
Because as a
Yeah.
kid, I
Right on
remember
the
playing
market.
Freddy the Fish, which is an
the
educational.
fuck Freddy the
Yeah, it's called
vampire.
Freddy the Fish.
Right. Freddy sounds isn't
It's
Freddy the
educational.
killer? There's
the-
some
the-
horror
the-
show.
Yeah, Nightmare on Elm
Yeah.
Street
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
No. It's Freddy the Fish. You solve math problems, and then a fish will go around solving mysteries, but you need to do math for it, that kind of thing.
Yeah, it sounds exactly like those primary school,
Yeah.
the computer, and then you play
Yeah,
the games,
yeah,
right? Yeah, exactly like that.
So how much are you earning? Like you saying 70. If you sell one set, how much do you earn?
Oh, I really can't remember, but I think it was quite pathetic. Maybe like $10.
Huh? Per set, per $70,
But
you
then
get $10.
so the $10.
Yeah.
But then how does it work? Like all of y'all share, each of y'all get $10 for one thing.
No, so
y'all sell.
whoever makes the sale.
Oh, so when y'all drag the suitcase, then
Yeah.
y'all split up
Correct,
to
correct,
sell
correct.
different
Correct,
people.
correct. But we're walking around in a team. So we don't get, I don't know, robbed or something. I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, because we're all kids, right? So like,
So how was the income like? How long did you do it for and how much did you earn?
oh, it was quite bad. I think I did it more for like trying to
Play and try and see.
yeah, because you don't know, right? Because it's probably one of
Yeah.
the first jobs I ever had, like job that I had in my life, and then like I had no idea what I was doing. I was just kind of like going with the flow,
Yeah.
and then like whatever I can do, I just try. But I think it was more like having fun, making new friends, and then hanging out with new friends, and then trying to make some money in the process. So I think in the end we didn't really sell anything.
But do you remember how much total? No. Got $100 or
I think less. But then
50?
maybe
Got 50?
maybe 50 or slightly less than 30.
50 quite a lot.
Yeah, to us back then 50
But
was
how long do you
not
work
bad.
for?
I think it was like a school holiday thing. So probably
Oh.
like a
2
month. A month plus.
Oh shit, a month plus $50. Beggars, yeah. You
Exactly.
okay lah. At least you got
exactly.
$50.
And then you just travel around using your student pass, right? So it's
Oh,
free.
it's cheaper.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's
the,
free.
The stamp thing, you show the bus one.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
back
buy the
then was
monthly
the
concession.
stamp.
Last time it's
Oh.
based on your student ID one. Yours,
Yes.
your time don't have
Sounds
meh?
familiar. Sounds familiar. But
Yeah.
I don't think I got.
I think all the way to
Concession.
secondary school, I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
even
yeah.
JC, we were using that. Then sometimes the bus uncle never see one.
Yeah.
You
he
just like flash, then you overdue already. You never buy that month one. You just show and walk past. He also don't know.
Yeah, but because it's a very different color every month,
Yeah,
like orange and
yeah.
then purple and then like
Yeah.
green. So you just like,
Quite interesting.
yeah, bygone
Oh,
era.
$50, 14-year-old. When's your first job, Yvette? Your first paycheck? Actually, I think for me I think only is NS.
I think mine was uni.
I think for most guys is NS.
Privileged.
Yeah. I mean, in that sense, yes, it is lah. But what was the motivation for you to go and work at that period? Like your parents were not giving you money. Your parents, like you just wanted more money than what your parents are giving you. You just want to ask, or
No,
financially, your family, maybe you feel like you wanted
just wanted
to
to
earn.
try. Like,
So it wasn't so much of like getting motivated to earn more money. A bit of that.
I don't think we really fully grasped the concept
Concept
of
of
money back then.
No meh.
I don't
to buy
know.
magic cards.
I don't know. I think what my parents gave me was very, very comfortable.
Okay.
Yeah. So I didn't feel like I needed to go and get more money per se. I think it was more like, oh, it's a school holidays. What am I going to do? And then like, okay, I've seen like people doing this before. Let's go try. And then you flip the newspaper and then you feel like a bit like, okay, I'm doing something correct, right? I'm adulting at age 14.
I get what I mean.
Yeah. Then you're like, okay, let's go try this and then just go with the flow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
very interesting. But then after that, like, do you still pick up more jobs along the way, like from that age?
Yeah. Plenty. A lot.
Like what kind?
A lot. That's why I'm a serial job hopper. Whatever you can name it, I probably have done it somewhere along the
Wait, that
lines.
sounded wrong.
Proper jobs. Yeah, proper jobs. Okay, but I would like to know what's Yvette's first job though.
I think mine was in uni. Actually, I only ever did. No, wait, JC I got do before. Or was it a uni? Actually, maybe like first year of uni, that kind of
JC
thing.
got time, man.
Okay, so after I graduated, then after you graduate from JC and then
Got
before you start uni,
break,
you got a lot of
yeah,
time, like 9 months or something. So I was like,
Yeah.
okay, maybe I should do something with my time.
Yep.
So I went to part-time remedial teacher at like my
Tuition,
JC. No, at my JC.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you go
So-
back to your JC
Correct.
to like after school.
No,
help
on
part-time.
weekends.
Oh.
Yeah, on weekends.
Oh, to those who are failing and then like
Yeah, those who need
needed
remedial
help.
lah. So I
Yeah.
was doing
okay.
remedial classes.
I don't think people may be failing. It's just like they wanted more
They need more help.
help.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was just doing remedial lor. Yeah, because
How much are they paying?
$7 per hour.
Not bad, eh?
Not bad for. But the thing is, that I only was doing a few hours
Yeah.
every week only.
It's like half day only lah, right?
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
Saturday.
Yeah, then
Wait,
they
so the
fired
school
me.
pays you.
Whoa.
Then the school fired me.
Wait. So the school pays you
Yeah,
lah, right?
correct,
The school.
correct. Yeah,
Oh.
I was really
Wait,
shit, I guess.
why you get fired?
Oh, because I guess I was really terrible
No,
at teaching.
wait. So what? They suddenly one day tell you don't have to come already,
I can't remember, but something like that.
or it's like the
Yeah.
students complain.
I don't
Is
know.
that how
The
it
teacher tell
works?
me, I don't know lah. The teacher said, "Oh, I can't remember what they said, but I've got fired." So I was just like, okay, never mind. I also don't want to work already. Because actually, when I was actually doing it, I was like, oh, earning some money, not too bad. But then I have to drag myself to go back to school on a weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, that got sian lor. So
And
actually,
then
I was quite happy that I got fired.
And you're not much older than the ones that you're actually teaching,
1 year
right?
lor.
Like,
only 1 year difference.
Yeah.
So it was like quite weird also. So that was my first job.
oh, cool.
And then earn very little
You
some more
do
leh.
for how long? You did for how long?
Maybe like 1-2 months max.
Okay.
Yeah.
$7. How many hours are you doing? 4 hours maybe?
Yeah.
4 times 7, 28.
Oh my gosh, for like half
For
days work.
about
And then you gotta travel
1
back
month
and
about
forth.
$100 lor.
Yeah, what's the point, right? Walao eh.
What's the point? $100. You atas ah, you $100 don't want to give me ah.
But then she's already like 18, right? First
Yeah.
year,
Yeah.
18, 19.
Before uni, so yeah, 18. 18.
Interesting.
$100 for a month.
Mm.
If
Yeah.
I'm getting 50 in 1 month,
Yeah lah. But you 14 leh.
I was 40. Yeah.
She 18 already, then you need to increase leh.
Yeah, that's why.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually,
So that was
I
when-
guess like in some ways we are also privileged because we are not working because we needed the money per se lah.
Yeah.
Like when you work, it's not like your family needs you to work to get the extra money. I remember like one of our classmates, your classmate lah, King Boon. He,
Oh, yes.
he worked a lot, right, in secondary school.
Yeah.
He do all the sales, he sell all the like earphones or whatever shit.
Yeah.
Then he go around actually, and he earns quite decently.
He does. If I'm not
He's
wrong.
quite resourcing. I remember that was my impression of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is. Yeah. And
But his story quite weird. He like very resourceful. Then he was like being nominated as some NKF champion shit, right?
oh yes,
Right.
yes, I remember.
Then suddenly 1 year after that, then he's like suddenly kind of ostracized by the school or some shit because he don't want to do certain things. He bo chap. Then
Right, because
then
he doesn't have
everything
the
went
time
down.
to do all this extra like non-payable stuff, I guess, because they will expect him to do all
Yeah.
this like publicity stuff. Maybe I
is
don't
it? Yeah. So I remember it was like 180 after I think set 4. Then he just like bo chap already. Then like all these things like
I
him.
think he's even worked in KFC before,
Oh really? Yeah.
if I'm not wrong. Because I remember him telling us about like a fast food story about the hygiene issues.
Oh really?
Wow.
I remember very vividly.
KFC,
So maybe I think he's
Actually,
working.
I'm not even surprised. To be honest, I think KFC service is like one of the shittiest. If you compare to McDonald's, it's day and night. Yeah, McDonald's is like efficient, you get the food done, the food always look, I mean, sometimes a bit questionable, but most of the time I think it's like quite okay.
Quality is good.
Quality control is
consistent.
good, yeah.
Yeah.
KFC one is like, walao eh. I don't know what the fuck they're doing on it. Seriously. I
Just
see
look at
them.
the KFC that's down the road.
Yeah. But I still like the cheese fries. I don't know.
That's the
Put-
only palatable thing.
Yeah, cheese fries and zinger.
So you didn't have a job until you were 18, and NS going to NS.
NS
when
it was
you're forced to.
NS was the first time I ever got like a, I guess, pay lah. I mean they call it allowance, but to me it was like a pay lah.
But did it feel like a job?
It feels like NS. How does NS? I don't think NS. No lah. NS is you don't feel like a job because you just need to sleep in. You need to stay in. You're there out of not within your control. You didn't choose to be where you are.
Duties are.
Yeah. So you just treat it as like you both and just have to go through this. It's almost like going to school, right? It's as kids, like you just don't have a choice. Or you're just being thrown to this and do. And I think like most of us, I guess like the Singaporean, the way we grew up is we are all very obedient. The government tell you to do this, you do this. Parents say go and study, go and study. Go NS, then you like sian, but bo pian, I will be there.
Or you be
know?
charged.
Yeah, not be charged, right? Yeah.
So it's not a job lah. It's more like a phase of life.
Yeah, but I guess like it's that sense of independence lah that you never, cause with your own money you can make your own decision in buying things. You don't have to beg
That's
your parents for money
to
buy things. Like I remember my first big purchase was PSP, the PlayStation Portable. Yeah, I think after BMT, then I went to buy. Yeah, so it was like my first big purchase. Like what, $300? Let me go and key ATM pick out
Cash only.
$650 note. I'm very scared people want to steal my $300.
Put in your Billabong wallet.
It's like, then got the extendable rubber thing. Actually no lah, that time no more using that lah. You know, kids, you always scared you lose wallet, right? They have that springy telephone coil thing.
That was like what, the 90s?
I don't know. Then you have then the color always very flashy one, like neon green
Orange.
Yeah. It's hilarious.
Rip curl.
Yeah, but I remember that was like I remember very clearly that was my first purchase. Yeah, and it felt like quite nice. But then the thing is, in NS I actually really don't save much. Yeah, and I think growing up I never really have that habit of saving because my whatever I get I feel like it was like barely enough.
Oh yeah, but
depending on what we do.
They don't really give you a lot anyway.
Yeah, so I never like I always sometimes hear my friends they have like savings. I was like I could never understand how they have savings. But then again, I got this friend, he always open wallet got $50 notes inside one. So I was like envious. Why I can always see a blue color note one. Like I never rarely get a blue color note.
My friend's savings like for ang pao, Chinese New Year, they never have savings.
My ang pao, my parents were like, ang pao take. Like, I help you save. Then all the ang pao disappear. Then they're like, oh, in your bank. Then it's like, yeah, in my bank lah, but I don't have access to my bank. What are you talking about? You all get to keep your ang pao money.
Yeah.
When you're a kid.
Yeah. But I didn't have much lah.
I gave back to my parents actually.
You give it to my parents?
Yeah.
Like you chose to, or like they're like, yeah, girl, you must. To be a proper daughter. Ang pao money.
Actually, my parents are very giving, so they was like, "Oh, you can just keep it." But I didn't feel like I needed the money in that sense.
I get what I mean. Like,
yeah. So I'm like, oh, since you spend the money giving other people,
you think that way,
just give it back, lah. Cause to me, it's no loss, what? I'm just a handler, like.
So the funny thing is like, okay, I a bit digress a bit, but like the funny thing about when I was a kid at ang pao, when I get my ang pao from my parents give damn big ang pao, $200 plus $300.
Wow.
Yeah lah. Then I always count my ang pao a lot of money can reach 1K one, 800 to 1K.
Wow.
Yeah lah, but all go to the bank lah. You don't fucking see it lah. Yeah lah, so it's like wow, but it's like I don't know lah. The thing is I don't even know whether it went to my bank.
But
you go and ask for
it's the left pocket, right pocket one lah. Right?
Do you ask? Like, do you actually go and find out later in your years?
No lah, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think I mean, in NS, I manage my own bank account already.
Oh, okay.
There wasn't a buffer. I don't remember there was a buffer. Yeah, I started with not much money in the bank.
I thought when you're kids, right, even like primary school, they make us sign up for all the POSB like
savings.
the kids accounts, right?
Yeah.
And then like there's no minimum sum kind of like
You remember me or another story? Because they always come to school and try to get you to sign up, right?
To sign up, yeah.
So then you sign up, right? Then you get free gift. Do you remember that? Like some string bag.
Yeah.
Then got some rubbish. I don't know lah. I remember got stuff one.
Okay.
So as kids, you like get you sign up, you can get free stuff. Oh, excited. Then you go and sign up. I go and sign up. Do. Then get the free bag. Then you walk away. Then I remember got like one. I can't remember the exact timeline, but like maybe a couple of days later, I think they were still having the fair or whatever. Or someone came to me and told me that actually you cannot sign up because you already have an account. Then I was like, Then in my mind, it's like, will you take back the free gift? That was my only concern. I didn't understand. oh, okay. So like, what does it mean? I also don't know what it mean. Then oh yeah, so you won't have a new account. Then I was like,
Run away.
in my mind, I was like, does that mean I can get to keep? Like, maybe if I don't say anything, they won't know. And to get to keep the purple, probably purple color drawstring
squirrel.
bag.
Oh my God.
USB squirrel.
Yeah, some squirrel shit. Yeah.
Oh my god, damn lame eh.
That was my only concern. Are they gonna take back my free gift? Since I already have the account. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good for you.
Legit.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that was like my first time I work. Then I think after NS, then it's uni, right? So I think I purposely never work because it's like you're like done with 2 years, right? So you just want to take a break before uni starts. Then I think when uni gonna start, I was thinking like, how should I manage my finances? Like I think I was taking pocket money from my mom, $300 lah. I think it was $300 a month. Yeah,
During
then,
uni.
Yeah. Then I was thinking how to maybe I should teach part-time tuition because a lot of people were doing that
Yeah.
during that time. Like the idea is that you go uni, then you can go and teach part-time tuition.
Standard procedure.
Yeah,
lah,
then you
standard
always go through an
protocol.
agent, right? Then the agent will charge you half your first month, whatever shit. So I remember I feel a bit bad because I like a lot of things in uni. GC I forget already. You just come out NS, right?
Yeah.
Your brain is like
Brain
it's like
washed.
it's like new one, never used for 2 years that kind. So it's like, oh shit, like okay. So I was like looking at I think someone gave me a number, so they will always like do advertising. They will like tell you what opportunities if you want. You text back and say, oh, I want this job. So the job I managed to get was teach a JC1 student, $50 an hour.
Wow.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
that's market
Yeah,
rate,
that's
right? Even now.
Yeah. So 1 week teach 2 hours. Yeah. So about $400. Yeah. I think I supposed teaching chemistry and physics. Wow. So I was like, okay, I need to teach. Yeah. So I think I started doing it in my first semester, year 1 for sem 1. At that time, actually, I also don't know whether school commitment was strong or was very heavy or whatever lah. So I just try. So I went there. I remember the family is like damn fucking rich one. Bukit Timah.
Oh, so it's
Then-
like a landed house.
Yeah, landed house. They have their own swimming pool.
Wow.
It's a bit like my cousin's place
Struck
lah.
gold,
Wow.
kind of.
Yeah. Then the ceiling damn high. Then I go to the house like wow. Then I sit with the kid. Then we go to the room and start studying. Then start teaching him. Then a lot of things that I'm supposed to teach him. I said I also not very sure. So you know what happened most of the time when I went there?
What?
I was studying with him.
Oh my god.
I was like, oh, this one. Then I was like, flip. I was like, oh, wait, my notes. Then I take out my notes. Then I study with him. And so he got certain question I'll write down. Then I'll come home and like, oh shit, I go and research. I go and like solve the problems for him. Yeah. I mean, not surprisingly, after the exam over, they say no need me already.
Oh my god.
But I think I still worked for 3 months lah. 2 to 3 months.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but then after that, I was like, I think my school results wasn't that good. Then I was like, I don't have time to study JC stuff or studying uni lah. Like uni already, I want to die already. So I stopped working after that. Yeah.
But then you went to work because like you think like you needed more for your lifestyle or what?
So in my mind, I was hoping to be independent. Like in some sense, I don't maybe try not to take pocket money from my mom. Yeah. So and because I guess also because maybe partly guilty because I never saved anything from.
NS.
Actually, before that job, oh yeah, this is my relief teaching story.
Or is it the one? Oh,
It's the okay. So right after NS, it's like I'm just sharing. But I let you guys share. You know, I feel like I'm hogging the mic, right? So right after NS, I was looking for a part-time job because we have quite long one, and I wanted to go Japan, so I wanted to save up. So I was looking around, and I know about relief teaching. Actually, relief teaching they pay quite well.
You mean like under MOE?
Yes, so under a school relief teaching. So I was checking around. My understanding is they pay $65 a day.
But the day is very long.
No, it's half day. It's supposed to be half day. Like 1:30 can pangkang one. By right lah, relief teaching. If you work every day, because some people is relief teaching, they don't work every day. They come in as and when teacher calls sick or whatever, they go down.
So it's like ad hoc.
some people is ad hoc. So for my case, I was supposed to replace this teacher who's going on course for like 5 months or 6 months. In fact, she was my... I went back to my secondary school. Lah.
Oh,
I was secondary school, Commonwealth.
okay.
I got the... I don't even remember how I got the lobang, but I got a lobang through, I think, Ma'am Chang.
Okay, so...
You remember her?
No.
The big size, the quite big size. She's the teacher in charge for dance. Then she wears specs like on top. She a bit stout, a bit
okay.
plump one.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they're a bit like quite bubbly one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so cause I think I texted her, asked her got any like relief teaching. So she said, oh, got this math position for set one lah. And actually it's quite strong. So I went down, so I realized that the class that I was supposed to teach was one Sec 1 Express class.
Okay.
All math. One Sec 1 Express, 2 normal acad class, and 1 normal tech class. So basically I cover a wide range of students lah. Yeah, and in Commonwealth it's very interesting because our Express students are quite smart one. Like the PSLE aggregate is quite high one lah.
Yeah.
Then you have normal acad and normal tech, which they are not that strong in terms of the...
But all the
studying.
syllabus will be different, right?
It's different. Yeah. Wow. I don't know. They just throw this responsibility on me. I think there was some... after when I left there, I also realized there are some things that they made me do that actually as a relief teacher you shouldn't do. Like for example, set exam papers. Yeah. Which I did. Yeah.
Like the mid-year exam.
Yeah, mid-year exam. And then last time got common test what.
Okay.
So the thing is Express I don't have to care because Express they have other teachers. There's like total of 5 or 6 class. I'm taking 1 class only.
Yeah.
So the test, everything they settle. But Sec 1 normal acad and Sec 1 normal tech, I'm the only math teacher.
Huh.
Because we only got 2 normal tech class and
basically the
one
only
normal
class.
tech and 2 normal acad. So I'm the only teacher with knowing the syllabus.
Wow. Wait, so this
Yeah.
means that usual time there's also only one teacher handling these 3 classes.
So so
Right.
the teacher that I'm replacing, she's supposed to handle all these classes lah.
There's
Wow.
no substitute teacher
Yeah.
of any sorts.
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
That also kind of shows like the emphasis. Like, Express get this many teachers, but then these 3 classes only get 1 teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not even like a substitute, like in case
Yeah,
someone gets
exactly.
sick or
Yeah.
they just get a relief teacher
Yeah.
to kind of stand in.
So
Wow.
yeah, it's
Interesting. I wonder whether it changed now, like this
it's
policy.
it's a very interesting experience because teaching was like, we always have this story about like, just take any course you want uni. If everything fails, you just go to teaching. Like teaching is the backup plan. Hell no, man. The experience really traumatized me. Like I had so much range of emotions in this job.
But it's one for the books, man. I think it's quite cool,
Wow, I tell you, I think I was traumatized. Okay, so at the start it was like quite shock. Because I think 1:30 I pangkang already. Then you work 5 days a week, right? So 1:30 you pangkang, go home, just play game.
Right.
Play WoW, whatever
So
shit.
65 times 5
Yeah.
in a week.
So I think 1 month is supposed to be 1K plus. Yeah. But the problem is because you hit 1K, you deduct CPF already.
I think 500.
Yeah. Is it 500?
Yeah, quite low. 500. I think.
But the CPF is then paid, right? So it's 20%, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh my money. Yeah.
Yeah, then you
but
start paying for DPS insurance or something.
yeah. I think haven't yet. That time haven't yet. Yeah, but it was interesting because after that, I think the issues I have with teaching weren't so much with the express class. Because I think the express class students are a bit more eager to learn. And they are more obedient, like they will respect you lah. Because you're a teacher, they will just respect you. I've in at least at the time when I was teaching them lah. The normal acad was like they will test water, but they will still try to respect you. The normal tech one, I kinda damn bad from them.
Up, down, left, right.
It's because when you don't have experience, you go into teaching, right?
Oh.
You want to naive. I was a naive boy.
With your look, I think you
I go there, I was like,
you look like you're gonna get
you
whacked.
know what I'm gonna be? I think all teachers will all have the same thought. You know what I'm gonna be? I'm gonna be that cool teacher that everybody will like one.
I'm your friend.
Yeah, I'm not gonna scold them. I'm gonna be friends with them. They're all gonna love me. I tell you, I try to be nice to them. I tell you, the normal tech class, they destroyed me. They really
Do you
destroyed
cry?
me.
Almost.
I did lah. So
Wow.
okay, so it came with. I think the normal acad class was the one who triggered me, but I think the normal tech one also. But there were like when I tried to be nice, right? Then the normal tech class they were like so rowdy, like I tried to be nice. I tried to like teach them and be nice, but they would just be talking over you, shouting. They would just be doing their own things lah. Yeah, that was the class that I was working with, and I don't have the experience to manage them.
Yeah.
Because like there are teachers who they were like damn quiet one. They won't like make too much noise, and they will respect the teachers because they are like a bit older or they're the discipline master or whatever. But I'm just a relief teacher lah.
And you're only like maybe like 4 years older than them, right? Or 5?
5, 6 years.
Yeah, that's not much. It's like my older sibling coming down
Yeah.
to like talk
So-
to me.
So they were scolding me. They were not scolding me. They were talking over me. So after that, I was like, okay, you know what? I need to change tactics. I need to be fucking fierce. Yeah. So I damn fierce, scold them. So my classes are sometimes 1 hour, right? I can spend 45 minutes to scold them on it.
Oh my god.
Because that's the amount of time I need to get them to settle down.
What?
Yeah.
That's like nothing. Left.
So then after that, I try to spend the next 10 minutes to teach. Then they are quite like quiet. And then after that, it goes back to normal the next day. Yeah. So it was a cycle lah. Then it was so painful that cause for me, it's not natural for me to be upset or angry. Right? It's like I have to act it out. So I have to channel like being pissed off and being angry in order to show that I'm angry. So the more you do it, the more you become. It's not like fake it till you make it. That's what happened to me. I become like emotionally upset with them, even though that was not. I mean, that initially it was just supposed to be a farce. Is that the word?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I remember got once I was so upset. I was scolding them. I scold. Then I think one of them I scold because I'm also not very good at processing being angry. So whenever I'm angry, I cry. Or rather, I tear up and my voice start to choke up a bit.
Okay.
So it happened in class when I was scolding them, one of the classes. And I also used the F word in front of them. I think I didn't say like fuck you, but I said like, y'all don't know what, don't fucking blah 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 blah.
Right.
I said it in my mind, I was instant regret. I was like, then I tried to act like nothing happened, continue scolding them first. Then after like 5 minutes later while I was scolding them, I was like, I know I used the F word, but
No.
but then blah, 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 blah. So I tried to like recover from that. So the thing is, right, it did not happen once for me using the F word. I think it happened 2 times. But the second time I got complained.
Wow.
Then the HOD come and talk to me. Yeah. But I think it's also because the language had become ingrained in me from NS. Yeah. So it came out naturally when I'm not aware or like I'm not more controlled with my language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm sure the kids at that age, they would have probably started using among themselves as well.
Probably they have lah. They have lah.
Have they used it against you? I don't know. In class.
No, they got used with each other. Then I can hear them. Then I have to like scold them again.
Right, to
Yeah.
set a good example.
Yeah,
Basically.
but yeah, it was a very painful experience. But then there were like a lot of issues because I go home, right? Every day go home. Then they're like, oh, you need to conduct remedial classes. I was like, why I need to conduct remedial classes? I'm completing the syllabus, what? Yeah. Then they're like, oh, you must conduct at least one.
What?
That's like,
Are you getting paid for it?
no, I'm
Within-
paying the same amount. Yeah.
Within the
What?
pay grade.
So I
Wow.
feel like I was doing a lot more than what a relief teacher should be doing. Yeah. And then they kind of like they say like, oh, I think they sat me down and say like, oh, I think the other teachers has seen that you actually leave quite early every day. That's like the fuck. Relief teacher is until 1:30 what?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think they were treating me as a relief teacher lah.
But you're a relief teacher.
I don't know lah. So I feel like I was being used. But the thing is, I remember the last day of work. That last day, I finally finished, right? I was so fucking relieved.
You
I
were
was like,
relieved.
fuck yes.
Relieved teacher.
Yeah, I was relieved from being relief teacher. Yeah, then I knew that this is not a job that I want to do.
Yeah.
I mean, it did pay me well to fund my Japan trip.
Wait, how long was this?
I think teach for 5 months. 4 to 5
To
months.
cover the cost, right? The
Yeah.
cost
Right.
duration.
Yeah. I had to set the common test. Then they, your test very difficult. Because I set the test. They all fail one. Then I was like, how do you fail this? I'm testing them the exact things I teach in class. It's like the exact steps that I've done. I just change the number and then I test them that. No, in fact, actually the first test that I set, right? Because I have no experience, so I don't know how to calibrate the difficulty. I took past year's paper and I just changed the numbers and just give lah.
Oh, okay.
Then I think because then I have to give it to one of the teachers to vet first. Yeah. Then I kinda scolded for doing that.
Plagiarism.
Yeah. That's like okay lor. Then I just set my own questions lor. Then all them fail lor.
Really? She just said like, oh, it's plagiarism.
They
Like,
say you shouldn't do that because if the parents compare with last year's and they see that everything is repeated, it doesn't look good on us.
But would it be the same students taking it?
No lah, won't be lah.
Then why does it matter?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
I literally don't know. I mean, I have no experience lah.
Yeah.
But I mean, maybe they have had that experience before
Confirm got complaint.
where parents sometimes you have resources from seniors or whatever. Like in the parent teacher network, they may share resources. Then they compare, why you same questions. I mean, that could happen lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's worse for teachers now, right? Because like they have WhatsApp groups and everything with parents nowadays.
Yeah,
Can you
I think-
imagine?
yeah.
yeah,
not
what's that
easy.
group with
Not
parents,
easy.
with the students? Like
Yeah.
at night you're just watching Netflix or something, then your
A
student will
text,
like,
right?
yeah, they were
Wow.
like
Yeah.
24/7.
Yeah.
But I think they got set ground rules one lah.
Oh.
Like, not the teachers they cannot rest one. They probably like, maybe they are not obliged to reply after certain timing. Also, I think that would be the healthiest approach lah.
Yeah.
If not you don't draw the line then you're being harassed 24/7.
Yeah.
That's also
Wow. Can you imagine all those Karen parents? You know,
Yeah.
Karens.
sure
Oh
have
my
lah.
god.
Difficult. I think teaching is a really like a noble profession.
Yeah,
but
shout out to
it's-
all teachers.
Yeah,
Happy
man.
Yeah.
Teachers Day every day.
Yeah.
Don't know how they came about, but yeah.
Keep your
Shout
passion
out,
for not killing
shout
kids
out to
alive.
all my teacher friends. Salute. Hashtag teachers
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah, it's a huge sacrifice, man.
Yeah, not fun lah. Teaching is a painful job.
Can't imagine.
But I want to hear more about your other jobs that you have done. Can you share any interesting stories? So I do know that you have done modeling and stuff.
Yeah.
Your modeling job also varies quite a bit, right? Like you just hand modeling, you also got to
Yeah. My
Hand modeling.
yeah
I call
appear.
it the hand jobs.
Oh. Sure. Then you have like you have acted in like advertisement before.
Yeah. I've also done like freelance in MediaCorp. Did I tell you that before? No. I've done like MediaCorps before.
I feel like you have talked about it before. You acted like calefare roles before.
Yeah. Thankfully not the one that's like just walking behind. I mean with some lines and then
Oh,
like
wow.
recurring scenes and all that.
What show was
Yeah,
it?
what show?
Channel 8 one.
Yeah,
Can we
Channel
find
8.
clips?
Yeah, what show is it?
Oh, so embarrassing. So embarrassing. Okay, so what happened was I think this was not that recent, but it's not that long ago either. Maybe like 5-6 years ago. So
That was
I
your first gig, is it?
yeah, to be in touch with like MediaCorp. Yeah. So what happened was I was in school because I did my grad school very much later. I did it when I was like 23, 24. So I just received like a call from my JC classmate. And then she was like, hey, I'm a producer at MediaCorp now. And then I just received this script and it needs this character in this particular scenes. And when I read the script, right, I thought it suited you very well.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like,
I'm like, oh,
yes, could be
okay.
bad, could be good, right? It's like you read the script, well, this is a slut. You fitted me very well. What the? I'm flattered. Thank you.
Actually, exactly that.
Oh, really?
Huh?
Yeah, it was like a character for a mistress.
Oh my god. Walao.
Are you still friends with that person?
The irony of it is that we're actually colleagues now
Oh.
in like a different industry.
Oh.
Yeah. So what happened was she's like, I think it'll fit you very well. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'd like to hear more about it, right? And then like all this was in Chinese because it's a Channel 8 thing.
Yeah.
And then after that she was like, oh, 是一个坏人的角色. You know, it's for a bad character. I'm like, oh, I haven't heard anything else. I'm like, oh, I love it. I love acting as a villain. It's like, I love to be the bad guy. Like, I always think like bad guy has more chance to like, you know, to showcase the wide variety of emotions, right? Like rage, anger, or jealousy or something. So I didn't even know what I was talking about. I was just like, I love it. Okay, I'm going to be a bad guy. It's like, sign me up. And then she's like, oh, okay. Okay, then you're going to be a mistress of Guo Liang.
Wow. Wait, what show is this called?
Yeah, what's the title?
It was a very long running series.
Wait, let's Google Guo Liang. Maybe it'll come up.
I didn't know Helan Tun.
No, this was after her Lan.
Right, way after.
It's the one with all the. It's like a star-studded drama. It's like with Zoe Tay.
Star-studded.
Yeah, and then
So bad.
exactly. And then Chen Liping,
Wait, 20 what? 20?
Chen Liping,
5 years
Guo
ago.
Liang.
2016?
It's about a drama which talks about the TV industry. Dream Makers.
The
志在四方.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've actually heard of that. The Dreammakers title.
Yeah.
Wow, 30 episodes.
And then I think there was like a Dream Maker 2 or something like that, right? Yeah. And then so I was like the mistress of Guo Liang. So if you toggle it, I think you can probably see it. So a few of my friends actually saw the replay on TV like some years later. I was so embarrassed. Yeah. So that's not even the funniest thing. So the funnier part of it was the very first day of my.
Wait, do you need an audition for it, or you just got the role?
Okay, so she's like, okay, great. Then can you come down to MediaCorp? The director just want to see you and then see, you know, whether your look fits what he's looking for, etc., etc. So I went down. Then it was like, okay, yeah, go, right. So I'm like,
So it's
okay.
purely based on looks lah.
Yeah, I didn't even like do any audition. Like,
I think you're a bad actress now.
actually, I think I'm quite bad.
我是她的小女人。Then the director, oh, what's going on? Regrets, never auditioned.
Actually, something like that happened. So like day one in my very first scene, right? It was actually like a hotel scene.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I have no idea what was gonna happen. I'm not like
You don't have the script, eh?
no. Because my role is not that major. I didn't receive the script prior. I did. I received an email.
Okay.
So I'll read my lines and everything. And I'm like, okay, this is the scene, and then this is what happens. Who goes first and who goes next? So I go there, and then my first scene was the character's supposed to be in the room with Guo Liang.
Wow.
Like he
You
comes
just
to the
stormed
room.
straight
Yeah,
to
like
it.
it's like the rendezvous
Okay.
at ironically Rendezvous Hotel.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah, it was meant to be. So anyway, my very first scene was I'm supposed to fake make out with Guo Liang.
Wow.
And then I was so embarrassed, right? Because I'm like, how do you first fake make out with someone?
Yeah, that you met for the first time.
Just like that.
And then
Really? Yeah.
No, you put the hand behind you.
no, so, yeah, it was so awkward.
Camera angle lah, I guess. Right.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
camera angles, and then so the thing was we had to fake make out, right? And then because my back was facing the camera, so they will shoot his face, right? So the very first take, right? And then I went for it, you know, like, but it wasn't like a real makeup. It was fake, of course.
Yeah.
And then the director was like, why do you look like a zombie trying to suck out his blood?
So you were just like, yeah. Is that what you did?
Oh my god.
Yeah, something like that. Because you know your head will move like back
Yeah.
and forth, right? And then obviously I was just trying to like move around his head, and then I was so vigorous or something like that, right?
It's like, how the fuck you kiss? So it's like, oh, you did like,
Yeah, so it's like you look like you're sucking his blood like a vampire.
Oh my god.
oh my god, that's hilarious.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
You know why Guo Liang never helped? Like, I mean, he's the actor, right?
Then maybe the pacing wrong. You know, maybe he's like he wants to be gentle like that. Then she go in and then he like Trying to pace with her. Because they're supposed to pace out together, right?
I have no idea. But then he was just like, okay, just slow down and just like try to do it like normally. I'm like, sure. Yeah, but that was very embarrassing. And then like the next funniest thing was that I had another recurring scene where it's like a face off with the Guo Liang's character's wife, who is Chen Liping.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it was like a sit down, and then we were supposed to have like a banter, not banter, like a conversation. So in her role, she's supposed to be like a producer for the MediaCorp or something for the TV industry, and then she pretended to want to hire my character as a actress or like a caliphate actress. So how the script goes is that she will pretend to test me out because she knows I'm the mistress already. Then she will pretend to test me out. And then her script, right, was hilarious. Her script goes exactly as what my friend said to me. 这个是一个坏人的角色.
Oh my god.
And then when I saw the script, I was like, this is exactly what I went
Inspired
through.
by what
I'm
you
like, no
said.
wonder you say I might be good for this because it's exactly the same. And then my character be like, oh, 我喜欢演坏人.
Because you are the 坏人, right? Trying to,
Yeah.
oh my
So
god.
in my character, I have no idea she's the wife, right? So I'm
Yeah.
just like, oh, I want to be an actress. I want to be whatsoever. I want to be famous. And then like, 我喜欢演坏人. I want to be famous and all that
Yeah.
stuff. So the script was exactly what me and my friend had on the phone, like all natural. So I was like,
So maybe she was
perfect.
inspired by it.
Yeah, I was perfect. I was like, yeah, this is for me for
Did
sure.
she pour water at you at the end?
No.
Was that the very standard?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Then you very shocked by water. Worst thing of my life. When I cannot splash water, that's the worst thing that can happen to me. Oh no, water! I'm allergic to water.
No, but I actually managed to do like another show where I slapped this celebrity, slapped this actor. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, but
Was that
really
also
slap
a
lah.
坏人的角色?
No.
No.
Yeah, but the guy was supposed to be like a playboy. So I managed to like slap him
Wow.
in the script. Yeah, so I can see firsthand how fake everything was. Like you do this, then it's
The
like
person will move.
yeah, like so it's like 全都是假的. Yeah,
How do you
so,
fake makeup though? How close do you actually have to be with him?
Depends on how long the scene. Maybe it's just a short scene lah.
you mean with Guo Liang?
Yeah.
No, literally he had to carry me also.
So it was like touching,
Yeah.
but it wasn't like the lips touching, right?
No.
That's why they call it
So I
fake
was just like
makeup.
at the neck area.
Oh.
Yeah, but I wasn't really touching him. I was just very close to him because I
That's
had.
why he say you're sucking your blood. 'Cause you're like, don't know what you're doing with the neck.
Yeah, exactly. You're just at the neck and you're just twitching, right? And then like exactly. There's no close up or whatsoever, and obviously with the long hair and all, and then it's just like moving around, and then you just look like you're just sucking his blood.
That's so interesting.
Yeah, so that was funny. I
Oh, wow.
How many acting gigs have you gotten?
And does it
do you
pay
count?
okay? Does it pay well?
Okay, so I don't know
Can
if
you
the
review?
rates,
Can you review roughly?
I think so, yeah. So I think the rates, I'm not sure if it's still the same now, but there's different tiers of caliphate roles. So the one that's like walking in the back, sitting at the restaurant, being other like consumers, right? They are paid like maybe like 30 or 50 a day,
Oh.
no matter how long the shooting goes.
Huh.
Wow,
That's
that's
bo hua
shit,
leh.
yeah.
Yeah,
Then
so
bo
you're
hua.
lucky if the shooting takes like only like 4 hours, and then
Oh,
they
so
wrap
still
up,
bo
right?
hua.
And then they just like go off. So if it's like an 8 hour, then you're just there like $50 for 8 hours. Yeah, but of course in between there's a lot of like waiting time and rest time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can technically do your own stuff on set lah. Let's say you
Yeah,
bring
yeah.
your own work.
So for my character, because it has lines and recurring scenes, it was like 100 a day. So I mean, for experience and the fun of it, I was like, okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Do you think that
100 a day.
doing all these things did they open up opportunities for you in the acting industry? Were
Were
you
you scouted?
Yeah, were you scouted?
No, I don't think so. But then again, I'm not really very much into like, oh, I want to be an actress, you know?
I get what you mean.
Yeah, I mean, I might actually try a lot harder. Like go and 介绍 the directors or producers, right? Buy coffee.
Network,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. But I was just like there, oh, what's this? Oh, what's this? Like, oh, having fun, do my job, go home. Yeah, it's like, oh, okay, I've experienced this. Yeah.
I just realized I haven't ordered our food.
Oh my god.
Xiao liao. I think tonight we need to eat already.
And the thing, you were the one who said that, oh, if we don't
Of course,
order
I'm
now,
very scared, right?
in the
Halfway
middle
through,
of
I get
the-
distracted and order food. But now I'm also getting distracted. Okay, I just paid. It will
Okay.
come at 8:30.
oh my god. Cannot.
7:30 now. Sumimasen. And some more, we are already like, how long are we into this?
I
think-
don't know.
What time do we start? 6:30?
I think so. 6:45?
I think about 15 plus minutes. Right?
Holy crap.
Yeah.
We haven't even got to like
Yeah,
other
it's already
parts,
like
right?
briefly touching only.
Yeah.
Yvette, what other jobs do you?
I haven't so how long
Oh.
did you do that? Like how long did you do the acting thing for?
It's ad hoc lah, right?
Yeah, it's very ad hoc. So it's
Oh.
like on off. So the guys, they will like text you and say, oh, are you free on this day? I need like a role for this. And then if you're free, just do it. So overall, I think it was like over a year plus in
Wow.
between the
So
small
you have
projects.
an agent that.
No,
go
so it's
through-
completely
is-
under MediaCorp, like a direct.
So it's just like when they because they know she got act before.
Yeah, so they
Take
probably
her
have like a
yeah, yeah.
database
Like
of
a list
calendar
of-
fare.
Yeah,
Yeah,
makes sense.
yeah.
Oh,
Then you just
interesting.
call you if you fit the bill.
Doesn't sound fun actually.
I mean, some people, they actually really love acting, or they love to meet the celebs.
Huh.
Oh.
Yeah, because there's a few of them on set, right? They are
Let's
really
don't
like,
judge. Don't judge.
yeah. I mean,
I judge. I judge. Oh, you little. Okay.
I
never
mean,
mind.
the celebs got fan clubs lah, so
yeah, exactly. Just because we are not into like local
Yeah,
television.
I don't even
Yeah.
have a fan club.
Hey,
I
you
got a
don't have
fan
a fan
person. Shout out to B-Fog19. I very long never see you. I very long never stream.
Yay, before
A random shout out.
your one fan.
Yeah, one tons fan. Yeah.
But he's your utmost fan though, so
Yeah, very loyal fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You were saying about Yvette, right?
Yeah. Do you have any other stories?
No, mine very boring one. So I only did that one,
Teaching
and then my longest part time was mango part time.
Oh,
Mango from Thailand?
No, the clothing store mango.
okay. Retail.
yeah, retail.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just like one of those like during uni we got like 3 months break that kind.
Right.
Is it 3 months? I think probably end of the year or whatever.
The summer break lah. No,
Yeah.
it's May to August, I think.
April to that period.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I will just go to Mango and then do like part time lor.
Every year.
Almost every year actually, maybe up to year 3.
How much are they paying you back then?
I can't remember. It was probably quite shit lah.
But you go there is to what? Like
Stand there.
full clothes ah.
Yeah. So you
Retail,
know,
yeah.
retail. All those people in
Welcome to
black
Mango.
stand-
Oh, that's Uniqlo
No,
only,
that's
right?
Uniqlo.
Welcome to Mango. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
So I'm there folding. Then usually it's during sale period, so they always need more people. So you'd be the ones like putting it back on the rack.
Yeah.
But
Big
don't do
people.
cashier work lah. You just do.
No, yeah. Yeah, but it's still very boring. But the only interesting takeaway I had was because I think my educational path has been very sheltered. Like my secondary school was only express. And then from there I went to JC. And then JC I went to uni. So it was only at Mango where I like kind of met people from ITE for the first time.
Right. So different
Yeah.
from your usual social circles.
Exactly. Yeah. So I mean it's quite interesting to get to know people from outside of my usual circle lah.
Which
That's
one?
true.
Where was your outlet? Or do
Vivo.
you jump?
It was at Vivo only. Yeah. And I remember right, my father was not happy because I had to come home. I had to, like maybe I reached home right around 11.
PM,
Yeah,
ah.
because
Yeah.
you got the whole retail hours, right? Like
Correct.
10 to 10.
Yeah.
It's
So
actually
then
very
he-
demanding.
Yeah, then he not happy. Then I'm like, then you give me money ah.
Then he okay.
Yeah.
Then you stop working.
No. Then he shut up.
Oh, is it?
Then I just continue working lah. Cause yeah, but it's not like they don't give me money if I ask for it. I just
Yeah.
wanted some independence.
Yeah,
lah.
yeah.
Yeah. So I don't have to keep asking every time I
Yeah.
want to go out.
Because what else are you going to do, right? Like, I mean, just go out with your friends.
Yeah. So just work lor, and then earn some money.
Mm.
And then I think year 4 became busier, so it just didn't work. And then after that you go full-time job already what?
Did you have perks even as a free time, not free, like a part-timer?
Discounts or what?
Yeah, do you get
I
like,
can't remember. I don't think so, but like because the employees, some of them if they're nice, they will like
Staff
help you.
discounts, right?
Correct. Like the manager of the store, if they're nice, they will help you give staff discounts.
okay. Yeah, that's always the perks
Otherwise-
of retail, I think. Like, you get staff discounts.
Like I'm sure if you wear Uniqlo, you get all the Uniqlo clothes you want.
I'm quite sure the people working there are all wearing Uniqlo
Yeah,
clothes
I
also,
think they
right?
are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so too.
They will live, breathe Uniqlo.
Yeah, I don't mind. I already live brief Uniqlo. What are you talking about? You go to open my wardrobe. Welcome to Uniqlo. Right.
Uniqlo sponsored.
And you're like browsing.
Yeah, this is new Uniqlo.
I think you see this before.
Yeah. Your basics it's good.
It's okay lah. I sometimes walk around, see people wear the same
Yeah.
checkered shirt I see
Yeah.
before. Quite hilarious.
Or like those Mandarin collar shirts they have. It's like, hey, that guy wearing your shirt.
Yeah.
But retail is very demanding. Like I was also doing retail before.
You do for like months, that kind of one.
Yeah.
Actually, you don't realize how much your feet will hurt, right?
Well, you will find the most ugliest pair of black flats with good support shoes. Like so bad, so ugly, but they will be your lifeline.
Yeah,
you know?
man.
Yeah, because your feet will just be like so battered after standing for like 10 over hours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like it's no joke, man.
Yeah. The only retail experience I have is to PC shows. Yeah, I never done in like shops before. The PC show I think is like Kim Boon Deol, Kim Boon Gilbert, Eng Hong.
Yeah.
Who else?
It's like 4 days and then you do like a
Yeah.
show.
So it's like 3-4 days and it's purely commission. You sell laptops. Then the commission is like 20 to the I think there's a base of $30 a day. Then per laptop, I think depending on laptop, sometimes you can earn like $30, $40. Sometimes you can earn sometimes it's like $20, $10. The more popular one is a bit lower.
And then they give you like those perks, right? If you sell more than 10 sets, they give you like additional.
I remember got one of them is there was one is like if you every 2 or 3 you sell, you can get like a certain perk. Yeah. But it's so only lah. But the idea is just sell as many as you can lah. You don't try to navigate through the
Just cash.
But I remember the way that we do it. I guess it's also fun in the sense that like we make it like a competition. Yeah, obviously a few of them they are like a bit more natural in doing sales. Yeah, then for me it's more like actually it was really a learning experience because I've never done sales before. Then you also realize how ugly sales can be.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially there you're just like trying to convince people that your stuff is the best. Then all the free gift, right, that you like, I'm going to ask my boss. It's actually in your pocket one. Then it's like, oh, yeah. Then you slowly give them to tangle, like reel them in order to make that.
Yeah, it's just sales tactics.
Yeah. And sometimes they will try to ask for a bit more. Then you ask your boss like, oh, can we give something more, a bit more? Then sometimes they will like, the boss will like take a calculator. Okay lah,
P&L can make it. Then just give.
Yeah. So it's quite interesting. And then I remember it's quite strong because we really the way you can make money or make sale actually is a bit on luck. It's also about you talking to the right people.
At the right
and you
time.
see people like interested, then you try to hook them in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then because of that, right? Because how it is very important for you to be standing there and keep a lookout. If you are not talking to someone, you should be talking to someone.
Yeah.
Because of that, we will make sure that we arrive early. We go and eat first, one full meal. The rest of the whole day,
You don't eat.
we don't eat, we don't drink, we don't pee.
Holy shit.
Literally. At least that's what I did lah. So the 3 days,
Right.
the lifestyle is just stand there whole day. Just walking around, keep talking, keep asking,
It
keep
hurts,
talking.
right?
Yeah, it hurts lah. Then never drink water, then never pee. Then the at end of the night, the pee is like damn yellow one.
Oh my
Ew,
god.
TMI. Hello.
Then the legs are like achy.
Yeah, then you
Then
spend
got
like,
once I remember like the speakers of there's another sale on the other side. I remember the thing is like LG or whatever. Then the speakers, the sale is like pointing at us. Like talking to my clients like, I tell you this one I tell you end of the day my voice is like dying. Then we have to tell them to like face the speaker another way. Yeah, you know we cannot talk at all.
Wow.
Yeah, then I remember I had to learn how to speak a lot of Chinese also. And try
yes,
to
yes.
teach sell everything in Chinese.
Yes.
这个鼠标这个有免费的鼠标鼠标 is a mouse.
What's
Yeah.
thumb drive?
Thumb drive is
Okay,
actually,
never
I don't
mind.
know. I don't know. I can't remember. I know hard drive is 硬盘.
硬盘.
Yeah.
Hard drive.
Yeah.
Oh.
硬盘 like hard plate. Then the what they call that? You know, like the laptop cooler. It's called what? 散热器 or something like that. Basically,
Why can't you just say 风扇?
风扇 is 风扇
电脑的风扇。
电脑的风扇. I'm sure you're gonna make good sales.
I'm sure there's like proper technical terms.
I think it's
for all
散热
this.
器. That was the term they gave us. So they will teach us also.
Yeah.
Like motherboard is like mo something one actually. It's like literally motherboard something one. Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, that I think the better ones who managed to sell a lot more, they earn about 1K in that
3
3 or
days.
4 days. 4 days.
Wow.
I think the most I earned was like 700.
It's
It's
actually,
quite a lot.
yeah.
It's still
For
quite a lot.
3
One day
days.
is like you can sell 10 plus. You can sell 7 to 10 is actually quite a lot already. Because if let's say you $10, actually got maybe if $20, then 7 is like 140 already. Yeah. So some days we can sell 10. Then I think weekend you sell a lot more lah, because there are more people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I remember doing that for 2 years. Two years during my uni. Yeah. Holiday try to earn a bit lor. Yeah. I remember there's one part-time that I have never gotten paid. Together with like 1 or 2 other friends. It was supposed to be a company that does assessment books. So you're supposed to get like problems, questions, and you're supposed to compile it into like an assessment book. There's a certain fixed format, and you're supposed to earn by page.
By page, wow, that's
So it's not a lot, but I think based on the number of page, but it's like OT. It's a part time lah. You just do when you have free time. So I think I did it before uni with my friend or so. So both of us we met that person, then we talked, then we do everything. We submitted everything. They never pay us back.
until now.
Yeah, I lost contact with that Zabo already.
Wow.
How much were you owed?
I think couple hundred lah.
What
Got
company?
$400-500. I forgot already.
Oh, then name
The assessment book never came out.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe that's why he couldn't pay.
Yeah. So I think that's why they couldn't pay. I don't know what went wrong.
Like they didn't
Yeah.
update you or whatsoever. They just like MIA. They
The
just
lady that I
ghosted
worked
you.
with, she I think she did explain something related to copyrights issue.
What
They-
copyright?
I don't know.
But
That's
it's
why
for
I also
IP,
don't know. I also don't know. Then after that, she just ghosted us.
Wow.
Crap.
Yeah. Then me and my friend just lan bo pian.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure sometimes you will just run into this kind of things, especially for like freelance.
Yeah, freelance
jobs.
part-time, when you don't have like proper contracts to protect yourself.
Yeah, correct. Because
It's
I
like
had
you say, I say, right?
yeah, because I had one experience like that. But then the thing was, it wasn't much. I think I was owed like 1,000 plus.
Oh, that's a lot, leh.
Yeah.
Wait, when was this?
Maybe 7 years ago, or
Wow.
yeah, around there. So what happened was, it was like it happened in the events industry. Yeah, so this guy apparently he will hire you for an actual job, and then once the job is completed, he will just like disappear, right? And then
Wow.
I found out that he went around and did the same thing to friends in the industries. So other girls were also being owed money as well. So we gathered together and then we filed like a police case against him, saying that he's a con man, he's a scammer. And then because the service was done, the job was done, but we were not paid one. It's not like we didn't do
Because the
job.
company or the event or whatever will pay him. And
Exactly.
he's supposed to pay you.
Exactly. He's the middleman and he just disappeared. So we filed the police case against him. And then we also went to a small case tribunal. Yeah. So small case tribunal really helped. And then after that, what I heard was the plainclothes police found him. And then they marched him to like the ATM to get money out.
Wow.
Then they say like, wow, this guy poor thing, nothing much left in the ATM.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Because
really?
they can see how much is left in the
Oh.
ATM.
But
So he's
he-
supposed to press the money out for us, you see.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So,
Yeah.
but do you get it back?
So
Or-
I got my money back.
Oh,
But
wow.
I think there were some other people who had a bigger sum, like 5K or whatsoever.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then they probably didn't get the whole sum back. Just maybe part thereof. Yeah.
Wow.
It reminded me of the story of he's someone that, okay, I try not to review too much, but basically this guy we were acquaintances and he left to do his own stuff. And he does a bit of insurance, and he was also dabbing into, I think, the yacht business, if I'm not wrong. So he went around to a couple of people I know to borrow money, or in the guise of like, you invest in this thing that we are doing and you get a certain payout.
Like a Ponzi scam.
The thing
Sounds
is
like
that
a scam already.
I
Or
don't-
like a timeshare.
So the thing is, okay lah, I'm not very close with him, but that guy apparently he did ask quite a lot of people, and some of the people he asked from, they are generally quite well to do. I think the amount that he managed to get. Okay, so the thing is, it was. To be honest, I'm hearing this secondhand lah. So I don't have full details of whether was it a scam or not lah. But basically the business maybe didn't really take off. So in the contract which my friend signed and whatever, they're supposed to a payout or something. So at the end my friend was like, so where's the payout? And then that guy also ghosted him for a while, and then very long then he came back and talk again. So after that, initially he thought he was alone, but later he found out that other people were also involved in this whole thing. So they band together and they confronted him, and give him timeline and like you cannot just keep disappearing on us lah. Like yes, you're going through a rough patch, but you like the fact is you owe us money lah.
Yeah, business is business.
Yeah, so it's quite a terrible position lah. I think my friend have more than 10K with him. I heard the others got 5-digit upwards. More than like 50K, 50 to 100K.
Oh my god.
Total got I think over 100, more than 100K.
Oh shit.
That
damn
that is
painful.
not that he is not able to pay up at this point.
Then now so is he?
So I don't know. My friend told me that. My friend told me that they keep giving deadline and he hasn't been able to meet the deadline.
It sounds like one of those like investment scam stuff.
Almost
Yeah.
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 Like he probably entered doing thinking that like I can do this.
Yeah.
Then in the end he fucked it up, right? And then he's trapped in a hard
Vicious cycle.
Yeah,
He's in a vicious cycle. So I think a lot of time he tried to. Yeah, he probably went through a vicious cycle of like, oh, it didn't work out. I need more money to cover this up so that I can try to force it to work. So it's kind of like double downing in the whole issue
man.
lah. Yeah.
Spending money that he doesn't have and then he cannot give back.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I think he's not in a good position. I don't know what's the current update. I haven't asked my friend. I don't really go and.
Like is this like suable? Can they sue him on this kind of thing?
Technically possible. I think so.
They could.
But
Make him declare bankrupt and take whatever he has, right?
yeah,
Is that
but
how
I
bankruptcy
mean,
works?
it's like actually to be honest, if you even do that, you also don't really win lah.
Yeah.
As a person who's trying to get the money back, you also don't win.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's better to not push him to the road of desperation. I think like they still see that he can be saved in some sense.
Wow.
You mean the money to be like.
Yeah. But my friend, I think he also reached a point he's like, okay lah, I think this one money also
Gone.
maybe
Just-
consider it as gone already.
Wow.
He still tried to get it back lah, but yeah.
Wait, did the person approach you?
Thankfully no. But even if you approach me, I don't think I would have accepted it. Because this kind of thing I
Sounds
don't
sketch.
yeah,
You don't buy into all
I don't
this.
yeah. Like I don't even really like to buy investment plans. Like I rather just invest myself. Just throw into some ETFs and just let it sit there. Yeah. I trust the market more than I trust
The person.
insurance agents who always tell you this is the best deal. It's like, dude, you think I don't know why is it the best deal? It's best deal for you lah.
Yeah.
No, cannot.
Insurance
In
agent.
in
Okay.
defense,
Oh, you did
yeah,
insurance, is it?
I was. Yeah, I told you, I did everything.
Okay, come
So
educate us.
In defense of agents out there, right?
Yeah,
Insurance
yeah,
agents.
yeah.
It's really not one person's fault. I mean, there are in every industry there are some
Definitely.
black sheep
Yeah,
that will
definitely.
taint the whole thing. So I think there are good and reliable ones out there who will genuinely help you plan your financial future and all that stuff. So it's just a matter of also you as a client, how you take to them. Yeah, if you're really like a zero literacy in financial stuff, then of course you get taken in very easily by someone who is not even equipped with the right information. But if you're slightly savvy and you're eager to know more about it yourself, you're not going to be liable to get sucked into some black hole by some half-ass agent, right?
I think the lesson I have for those of you who's gonna graduate and you start being
They
approached
listen to
by
this,
friends to friends, because it's I think quite normal. I think I don't look down on people who do insurance.
I think that's a tactic from
Yeah.
insurance agents, right? To approach uni students to be insurance agents.
agent
also
to
because-
capture the
Yeah.
Capture the market
Because they
early.
can
Market
cap on
early,
their friends.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
my experience is if you want to buy insurance, you should buy from a stranger.
Oh my God, that's my experience
Yeah,
also.
or like maybe your parents' insurance agent or something.
Yeah.
Rather than your friends,
Yeah. Advise that too.
because I feel like if it's through your friends, firstly they are also very new, so they don't really have experience in terms of whatever they are selling you. I don't know whether
It's
It's
basically
what
the
the
highest
supervisor-
commission.
yeah.
they're quite commission driven lah. That's one. Two
It's
is
also what
also
their supervisor is telling them, right?
correct.
Yeah.
Then two is also because if you don't like it the way that they do things, it also make things very awkward. It's very hard to say I don't want to buy from you anymore.
Because it's
Right.
a friend.
Yeah.
So it make things. It's better to. It's like that lah. Whenever it comes to money with friendships
Sensitive.
things are not that straightforward anymore. It complicates a lot of things.
Yeah.
And then it makes you unhappy also because you're like money is like important, right?
You
At
feel
the
like
same
being
time.
forced.
Yeah, so it's like you have to
Peer
choose between
pressure.
money or friend. Then if you're
Yeah.
forced to make that decision, it's ugly. It will turn out ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
okay, but the job itself, I feel like it's actually quite challenging also.
It is. It is.
Yeah, very challenging.
Actually, I think not fun. I think at the start is the worst. The part where you just have to sell your soul and like, hey, how has it been?
Yeah.
And then let's meet up for a drink.
Yeah.
And then you have to soft sell insurance. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, what am I doing? Well, the insurance plan come out. Yeah. I mean, I guess it's a rite of passage for most of us who are not insurance agents, but then being approached by friends when you just started working.
I
Yeah.
think that's the tactic that most of them will use if they are not like smooth, because that's what we'll do if we don't know what else to do. You just be like, oh hi, we want to catch up, because how they sell the job. I mean, when they sell the job to me, right, was that you just have coffee with your friends every day, like a very laliang job, and then
Yeah.
like very like you're fun, you are engaging, and then you are helping people. Okay, helping people part I agree, but you gotta help them correctly, right? Then it's like, oh, you're just having like tea breaks with your friends all the time. That's basically what the job
Oh
is.
my God.
So I was like, okay,
But you need to take exams and all that, right?
yeah. So you gotta take the financial papers.
But do they pay that for you? You have to.
It depends. So in my case, they paid for all my papers. But if you fail any of them, then you gotta pay the receipt for yourself. So in my case, I passed everything in one go.
But got like bond or whatever.
No, so they have also different kind of tiers. So one is full commission, no basic. Then of course there's another one which is there's a basic.
Yeah.
Then
But the
with
commission
a
is
lower,
lesser.
Yeah, lower com. Yeah. So I chose the one that is full com. Yeah. But anyway, I didn't do very well in the end. I believe in the products. I believe in having insurance.
Yeah, insurance
and all
is
that.
important.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
for sure.
correct.
Yeah.
I am grateful that I learned financial literacy through this job. Yeah, because before that I was just like, to spend
know,
whatever.
whatever,
Yeah.
yeah.
Who cares about planning for the future, retirement and all that
Yeah.
stuff? Who cares about investment? But through that you actually get to learn a lot more. Like get exposed, right? But I left because I also didn't really agree with certain things that the company is running, like the hierarchy and like the system in general. So it's more of like the company rather than the products. Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
I bought, like, my insurance plan is a ILP, and I bought it from a friend who I'm like no longer in contact with.
Oh no.
She left the industry. I
Right.
think she couldn't make it lah. She wasn't like signing in. I don't think she was making enough money, so she left. So I got like passed on to, some
Someone
random
else. Yeah.
agent. Yeah, but I mean, okay lah. In the end, I got hospitalized once, so actually I did use the insurance plan. Right, I really do see how it came to handy.
Yeah.
But it's just that, like, as you get older, then you realize, I really don't like the way they do it. Like, when she came and pitched me the plan, they said, oh, it's good because of all these things and stuff. And then I was like a noob, right? Because I was a fresh grad, I had no idea.
Yeah.
And then she sat me down with her uncle, who's her boss, right? Because the boss that's how insurance agents work, right? They have
Yeah.
a group and you hope to rise to their level one day.
Yeah.
So you earn a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it was just two of them sitting me down, like talking to me about this, which is the most expensive plan because it's the ILP.
Yeah.
What's
And the,
the
and the
ILP stands
highest
for?
com.
Investment linked
policy.
plan.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I could afford it because my pay as a fresh grad was good because of,
Yeah.
my first job, right? So that's why they told me that.
But that
Yeah.
one, it just means that at a certain age, you can cash it out, lah, right? But
I
the
don't
insurance
think
don't cover,
so.
the coverage is not as good.
No, so it's part insurance
hybrid.
and part investment.
Yeah.
And then whatever in the future the investment is making, it can actually pay off the insurance by itself without you having cash
Yeah.
outlays. So that's like the benefits of it.
Okay.
But with any investment, of course, sometimes it's like down, sometimes
Yeah,
it's up, right?
yeah.
So
Actually, now that
that's
you
what
all
it-
say this, it reminded me of a classified job that I applied for. I went for interview. Fucking waste of my time. So this job they put there is, the way they put it across is like you're supporting a manager or something for certain work or whatever. I remember very clearly that place that I'm supposed to go for the interview is at Eunos.
Wow.
Fucking Jurong, right? Go Eunos. Okay, now I take MRT there. Go Eunos. Walk to the place. Go in the office. The person sit me down. Then start talking to me about this position that I'm supposed to assist the manager. Long story short, it's a pyramid scheme.
Oh, MLM.
They're asking you to, the manager is someone who already speaks selling the products. You're supposed to help him. And then like, oh, the way you put it across that if you also help and then you buy this, then also join in, then maybe you can be your own manager someday. Then people will be under you.
How much was it?
No, then I didn't think we went down to the money part lah.
Oh,
Because I think pyramid scheme is based on how much you sell also what.
but you have to buy what? You have to be your own consumer.
So I hear already, I just like turn off like the fuck, this is totally different from what you put in. like I thought do some data entry shit lah. Then you end up coming to be like sell products or whatever. Then I'm like, oh, not interested lor. Then I just left.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was fucking waste of time. But I did remember my parents bought into some pyramid scheme before in the past. MLM.
Whoa.
Like, but they didn't do too much about it lah. I remember there was like we used to have the water ionizer.
Oh,
I
yes.
think there's a period of time it was like quite big
Do you know that Tupperware is also kind of like a pyramid scheme?
Oh, is
in the
it?
past when it,
Is
when they
it still in
started
the
it.
past? I think
I don't know.
maybe they still are. Like, like a lot of aunties, they started selling Tupperwares to their friends. And
Oh,
their
I didn't
auntie
know
would-
that.
Didn't know.
So I think it is.
Well, my mother don't need. She collect so many that I have to always throw them away. Yeah.
Like, how many freaking boxes do you
Yeah.
actually
At most
need?
go some dollar shop and buy lah. Why need pyramid scheme?
So I mean,
I mean, sometimes they was like couch it as like, oh, it's safer, the food is safer, it'll stay fresher longer, whatever shit.
yeah.
I
then-
think in America, their pyramid scheme is infused with influencer life now too. Like some of their
true.
successful MLM, right? They are
Oh,
like
yeah, yeah,
influencers
yeah.
themselves.
they have, right?
Pretty sure.
Like the travel one.
Okay.
That some celebrities were endorsing.
Oh,
Got
wait,
me.
which travel?
Like they keep having the banner like you were here, like you are supposed to be here or something like that.
Oh, is it the Fire Festival, that one?
No. Wherever they travel, they will hold the banner. They will bring the banner with them, and then the banner will say, "You could be here too," or like, "I wish you were here too," something like that,
Oh.
to show that they're having fun, and then like buy into the scheme
Oh, wow.
to travel at a discounted rate or
Oh my
something like
God.
that.
Oh,
It's a MLM.
Wow, sounded
Yeah, something like that. If I remember right.
Wow.
interesting.
Yeah, so I mean, there's so many different kind of jobs out there if you consider it a job, lah. Yeah.
But actually, I think MLM has a lot of bad name, but it was a scheme that actually works, I think. Like,
For what?
there are like legit things, legit companies operating
Like
through
what?
MLM. I don't have it at hand,
Oh,
but
okay.
that's my understanding. Like, I mean, like we are very quick to judge MLM, right? Because of a lot of horror stories
negative
of like
feedbacks,
scam
yeah.
systems. Yeah, but my understanding last time, recently I haven't been googling about them, but my understanding back then is that actually there are proper businesses that operate. It's just that instead of spending money on marketing, the way they market is through people, lor.
Yeah,
Person
why
to
it's
person. That's exactly
MLM,
what. Yeah, that's what MLM is.
multi-level.
Yeah, so they don't spend the money on advertising, which can be millions and millions of dollars. What instead I guess they share that millions of dollar advertising with the people.
the network.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
network.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mouth to mouth, lah.
Yeah, but I remember, I don't know why my parents brought me over. They went for like a talk about MLM. So the guy was explaining, it made it sound so nice, like, oh, there's like, oh, this is you. Then if you manage to get like 2 people to join,
Then
then
they show you
you
the
get the
Fibonacci.
income.
They show you the
then,
Fibonacci.
Then got more people. Then they all go. Then all the money all funnel to you. That's like, wow, sounds so good. I was like, wait, something is wrong. Who's above that guy?
Yeah, exactly.
Right? They never talk about the guy who's above it and the guy who is above that.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's like I already like my high IQ already. Something is wrong. Objection. Yeah.
Like, at least you realize that before you actually sign up for anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my parents bought a bit lah. Yeah. But there were like horror cases where people they bought boxes and boxes and they couldn't sell it. Then they're like the parents, the people, old people were like in debt.
Oh shit.
That's why I think yes, education is very important. Yeah. A lot of these people who fall victims, they're not very smart. But then again,
But it's also assholes who want to trick these uneducated people,
Yeah.
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Money law.
always.
Yeah.
They just want the money law. Interesting.
Okay, but then, I mean, like, we do have proper jobs lah. I mean,
Yeah.
now we have proper jobs.
Yeah, jobs last time very improper.
So how long have you been at your current job?
2
2
years.
years?
2 years exactly on April's Fool's Day.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So, yeah. So right now I'm actually currently in the aviation industry. Yeah, and then
Hopefully things will start picking up a bit more.
yeah, I think so. It's
With
picking
all
up a
the
little
travel bubble. Yeah, but then with that said, that time Hong Kong also want to travel bubble, then the bubble also burst. Right?
Yeah.
They also had slightly more
But
cases.
why were they so optimistic for Hong Kong that time? Was it very low at that point in time?
I think
Can't
that time they
remember.
were quite low.
bit very manageable.
Yeah.
But then
And then right after we announced, after a while their
Yeah.
cases spike up.
yeah. I mean, it's so random. But then they're experiencing like what 5th wave and all that stuff. Like we only went through I think 2 waves in Singapore.
One big wave lah, actually.
Is it one big wave?
I think
Yeah,
the first
one big
wave was like a lot of people coming back home.
The Singaporean
The
wave,
Singaporeans
right?
all coming back. Yeah.
And then it was
they-
after that the another wave
the
where
migrant
Yeah.
workers one. That was the big one.
Yeah. So that's basically it. We're very much in control, I think.
Yeah.
So that's good. Yeah.
Good
So-
for us lah. But the migrant workers, they poor thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So aviation for me, I've obviously did a lot of stuff before as well. So, but I don't know what's Yvette's experience, like her resume, or how she looks like.
Huh. Mine is like almost the same as
Basic.
Kenneth.
Really?
Yeah.
yeah.
Basic.
Like
Yeah. But
9
I mean,
to 5?
yeah, 9 to 5. In the public sector.
5. 5. You
Oh,
sure
5.
you 5?
Or like 9
Last
to
time
9?
it used to be 5.
Are you sure you even 9? You 8. 7:30.
Stop, let me talk.
Yeah, let Yvette talk.
Exposed.
I mean, I've been in the public sector since like I started working lah. But then it's just different agencies lor. Because I get bored.
No, oh, okay. Understood.
So I've always been in comms, like communications and stuff, but it's just like different aspects lor. So that's how I try to keep it interesting for myself by jumping to different roles
But
in different agencies
like
that
are
looks
the
at
things
different
that
aspects.
you're doing like largely the same, just like different details, or are they like very different?
I think like totally different sectors also, kind of lah. Like first one was like internal comms. So I was like doing publishing, like writing a newsletter. Yeah, so
cool.
that's one aspect of comms. And then the things I was writing about was also kind of different from the others. Because after from that, I went into like, can I say, like intellectual property.
Okay,
So
IP.
like IP.
Yeah.
So there's like one different subject also.
So the content quite different.
Content is
as you move
different. And then I
on.
was doing corp comms. So it's kind of like corp comms law, like
Yeah.
speaking to a domestic audience. Then now I'm doing marketing to an international audience.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
So
quite
I mean
varied.
different and like now it's like the subject I'm mostly concerned about is business, economy.
Yeah.
So
On the macro level of things, right?
yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
So that's
Very
how I
different.
try to keep things interesting because I get bored around every 2 years. Yeah. So I shall see.
Yay! Join the club.
I'm just curious. Do you think that there's any skill sets that you picked up along the way with your variety of work that you have done that you think have helped you in one way or another?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
any
even,
particular ones?
okay, for one, right? What keeps it interesting is to learn how different industry works, right? And then with all this information and knowledge, it actually builds your personality and your character as well. I feel
It gives you also a better perspective
yeah.
on things, right? Like people may not consider certain things because they may not know that industry
How the
or this.
industry works.
But sometimes like somehow they are interconnected.
Yeah.
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 And knowing some of these things actually does help.
It does. It builds
In
your
some ways.
business acumen in a very good way. So you can see how different things that might not seem related at all, how they are actually related at the end of the day, or how they affect each other. And then also most importantly, I think, is to read people. Like, because
Learn
of all
how
the
to deal with people.
yeah, exactly, in different situations as well. So along the way, I can't say like everything that I've been through in my job has been very smooth sailing or fun or just by experience. But there are some really like bad stuff that happens in between. And then I was like, oh, okay, now I learn how to read people better.
Bad
that's all.
stuff as in like the way that people treat you, or like the things that they do is like
Asshole.
All sorts.
Okay.
Like not just
like
someone
betrayal.
not just someone who's rude to you. I think that's very, very minor. Like I think to me that right now is just like you can just brush off. Like yeah, you can't even be bothered to reply. I think it's just bad stuff, like things that happen to you.
What can you share? You're like,
Like-
filter to put the filter.
Like toxic colleagues, toxic bosses.
That one is very manageable. Yeah, but
Harassment.
things that I probably should have reported to the police, but I didn't.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, like bad stuff. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So you just learn how to read people better, and then you learn how to assess yourself better and how to kind of get out of a situation better.
Interesting. How about network? Because I think for your case, you also I think the network that you have is quite interesting because the people that you know are like really from everywhere, right?
Yeah, they're really
So-
from everywhere. So you will meet people from really all walks of life. Every single age you can think of. Like, for this particular job that I used to have, which was in commodities, so it was like a trading firm. So I had to meet a lot of people who are way older than me. So like even business partners or something like that, or suppliers who are maybe like 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s.
Read these. And they're still working. Wow.
I mean, like a semi-retirement form, when we talk about like their investment in a certain project or whatsoever. And then like we'll just like go to their place, have coffee, and then like have that kind of business experience. Yeah. So I thought that was a bit different because generally I don't think my jobs are very 9 to 5. Yeah. In fact, yeah, not really. Yeah, they're all like not desk bound at all.
Wow. Ours is like desk bound.
Mine is like half lah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, then run around a bit more.
Yeah, because I get bored, being at the desk 9 to 5 all day.
Get what I mean?
Yeah.
I think for me it's like I'm in this weird position where I think when I first started working, so okay, the story is that I think I can share this lah. I don't know whether I've shared this before, but when I first graduated, I actually joined this company called High Flux.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
For
I
like a
don't-
month, right?
Yeah. I like it wasn't a part time. It's supposed to be full time. It was the first job offer I got. That job had never been my resume. It was pointless to put it there. But I joined as a management trainee lah. But I don't know whether now it's still a thing. But I think back when we
Is the company
graduate,
still around?
No, it
It's
is,
still-
but then
still
like
around.
it's in
They are
so
like-
much trouble.
I don't know. Recently, I haven't seen much news about them.
Maybe it's been saved.
Yeah, but I remember back then the big thing is always like management trainee, management associate.
Yeah.
Basically, the idea is that you go in, they have this. It's like a scholarship program for the
High
company
flyers,
where
right?
they rotate you, give you opportunities, and then within a few years you become a manager. So they have all these kind of promises. But I think it's like loosely thrown around. Every company has their own thing.
Yeah.
High Flux has one or so. But their system is not that structured one. Yeah. So I know there are certain companies, certain banks, it's like very structured one. Like you spend a few years here, spend a few years here,
Yeah,
spend a few
there's a
years.
proper climbing session of
Like you get
roles,
this
right?
exposure to these different areas. Then after that, they see your performance. Maybe they'll put you to a place where you may be interested in. That one that I have is not so structured. But I think the main thing that why I didn't stay was because the work hours was quite bad. I reached there around 9 a.m. I think I will leave around 11 plus.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me this.
Yeah, it was quite depressing lah. I think what really hit the switch was that when one of my friends, he's leaving Singapore to study a PhD in US. Yeah, so we were like planning to go to the airport to send him off. Yeah, so I remember I was asking permission to leave early, which is like 6 p.m. Leave early for that day to do that. So initially they were like, oh, okay, yeah, go ahead lah. Then I think just 1 or 2 days before that thing, I found out that the same day the company was releasing some account statement or whatever. Like basically they'll tell the press how well they're doing, what's their plan for the next quarter, what is their target market, how they're moving forward. Actually at the time the company was already, there were signs, there were red flags of that they will be struggling.
Wow.
Because all their major projects that are bringing money, they're all ending. And how the company earn money is not through maintenance of projects. They earn money through getting new projects, building new plants. And their new contracts are drying up. They don't really have much. So they were trying very hard to get new contracts, either through China or like, I think that time they wanted to break into the Middle East, North Africa region. Yeah. So that day they have a press conference, they want to talk more about that. Then I was like, wait, if the CEO is going to be involved, technically because I was working directly under the CEO, if she's going to be involved, then I likely need to be involved for Soma.
Yeah.
Then I was like, fuck, like there's something clash. So I went to clarify with my upper study also. I said, does it mean like can I still go if let's say there's this event? Then they're like, actually I think it's better for you to stay then. Wow, I think that really tweaked my switch. Because after that I was like thinking about it. I was like, okay, fine. So but then in the end I still managed to make it. I think on the day itself then I realized. So on the day itself I think the press conference ended like maybe 7 p.m. My friend's flight is like 9 or 10. So I could still chong down to the, because once it's done I check whether do they still need me around. They said, oh actually you can go already. So I go to the airport. By the time I think that was when I realized like if I stay in this company, this is what my life will be like.
Right.
But when I have to constantly make a choice, and the choice has to always been, I have to always put work first.
Your work-life balance
over
is key.
every other thing, like friends, hanging out with friends or like family or whatever. Like I don't even go back home for dinner anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Like dinner is like 6, 7 p.m. They'll be like, okay, what do you want to eat for dinner? It's like known that you just need to eat dinner here. Yeah. Then I remember like, okay lah. So I guess I was also a bit naive. I think that point I was like, I really want to do something that I love. Like if I'm gonna live a life where I'm gonna spend like 100% of my life doing something, then I should be doing something that I enjoy and not like selling my soul just for money, right? Anyway, they're also not paying that much.
But you're a management trainee though.
No, it's just a name, it's just a title. I tell you already, the title is just throw out for fun, for branding only, to be honest. Yeah. There's no substance on.
Wait, is High Flux considered a SME?
They are
LLE?
They are, I don't know what's that. Is that called LLE? They are
LLE
bigger than an
is
SME lah.
A local large local enterprise, something like that.
I think they were SME that were
Growing lah.
much bigger. Yeah. Because at that time, I think they were close to their peak. Where they're like, they just launched I remember they just launched the desalination plant at Tuas, where it's just completed. Then they had to, they brought the minister down.
Yeah.
And then it's like, it's above I still remember the place. They're on top of the rooftop, there's like a nice holding area
Yeah.
that they can, what do you call it, entertain guests.
Yeah.
So I remember go there, then I had to help them scrub the floor, no? Yeah, they're like last minute, like, oh, okay. Then like everybody take one scrub and then pour water. Wearing office clothing. I was like scrubbing the fucking floor, okay?
What happened to the office? Like,
I think the renovation was like just done. So they were all like scrambling for it, and they like a lot of things they were trying to get things to be done properly because he's gonna walk around the plant. So they make sure the plant looks okay. So I think there are some parts that like it's not properly taken care of until when the CEO come around. It's like, why the place like that? Then all hands on deck. You will become sweeper lor, yeah.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do,
Yeah.
right?
So yeah, that was an interesting experience. Like
be
1
a-
month. After that, so the point I was trying to get across is like at the time I realized like I need to try something, do something different, and like I want to have time to be able to pursue or like try to do what I want to do lah.
I feel like we covered this.
Yeah,
in
we
the
covered this
first-
in the passion vid.
Yeah, you can put the link.
Yeah.
Is it here?
Yeah, it's your side. It's your side. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, okay lah. I mean, a lot of these jobs are, I guess in some ways it's always good experience lah. Whether it's bad or good, right?
As long as you
It-
learn
it-
something from
Yeah,
it.
as long as you learn something from it, I think generally, if you don't learn anything from it, maybe it's time to make a move. But with that said, there's nothing wrong with wanting to stay long and be comfortable where you are lah. I think everybody has different priorities. Yeah, I have known like some of my female friends after they have kids, they just don't really care so much about progression. Yeah, so they just decide to cruise lah. Yeah, so nothing wrong with that. It's just a matter of priorities, what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's all about trying different things. So if let's say, I don't know how young my audience, I think my audience generally quite old.
And they like
But-
our friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, your friends.
But if you're a bit younger, advice is just go and try. Don't
Yeah.
worry so much. Yeah. Getting very high pay at the start is not that
Everything.
important.
Yeah, it's not everything.
Yeah.
In
because
fact,
in
I think if you get a high pay at the start, right, you might be so tempted to just like
cruise.
cruise from the start
Yeah.
already. You're not
Yeah.
even like
Yeah.
looking anywhere else or learning anything else other than that.
There's no hard and fast rule lah regarding all these things. But it's about making sure that at least you're learning things. Not just on the job kind of things, but like learning how people work, how your bosses work. If your bosses are asshole, you learn how not to be an asshole, right? Yeah, I mean that's ideal lah. But some people is like, okay, my boss is an asshole. Yeah, this is how you need to be a boss. Then I'll need to be an asshole too. I mean, that's how some people learn also lah, right?
Yeah.
But it's always a learning process. Yeah, whatever you study in school is also not the end.
Yeah.
You can totally branch out in different things. Yeah, like now my job is a lot video focused, but yeah, I my curriculum has never been about videos.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
so
But this is your passion, see. So you expand to your creative part
Yeah.
and then you are doing this.
yeah,
Yeah.
So-
I think the boss is important because like you need a mentor. Like I mean, hopefully a good one. But even if it's a bad one, you also can learn
someone to
something.
look up to lah.
Yeah.
To be fair, I don't really have people to look up to in my current position. Maybe that's why I was a bit jaded.
Yeah. I mean, I only had like good bosses in this current position, like in this current job. Before
Right.
that, I didn't have anybody to look up to or to learn from. But then the bosses I have, like, not just like the technical skills. I think I'm also learning like soft skills from them. Like I see the way how they deal with the subordinates and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Then I'm like really respect them and stuff. So it's like you're learning as well.
Correct. Because you're picking up like philosophies about life in general from them as well, right? Because whatever they're doing, you're looking,
Yeah.
you're technically looking up to them. So I actually had this job in the restaurant.
Why whenever you say it sounds so sus, right? It's like that
legit.
job,
legit
eyebrows.
legit job. I got name cards to show. So I was doing marketing for this restaurant. It's a chain of restaurants. So I mean the title was like marketing manager lah. But then obviously I know I was young and just being overpaid to do a job. But I'll take it, right? Because I'm young. And then like young and naive. In the end, I left the company, not because the job was very difficult, but the boss' personal life was a bit messy. So I decided that it wasn't really worth my respect.
Oh.
Yeah. Like it's very hard to work with someone when you feel like
He
You
has
can't
no
respect the
integrity.
person.
I know there's
Yeah.
supposed to be like a proper line between work
Yeah,
and life,
yeah.
but then like every other day you got to interact with this person, and then
You know that he is doing fucked up shit at home.
something like that. Yeah, and then like he still tries to teach you and guide you along in your work, in your line of work, and
I get
sometimes
what you
your
mean.
life. Then you'd be like, am
It's
I
like
really
this person
supposed to be
shit,
listening?
like never get his shit together.
Yeah,
So
like am I supposed to be listening to this? Even though it
Get what
might
you mean.
be relevant for me, but then it's like very hard because once you know like this person's like
Yeah.
dark side, right? Then you'd be like, you see
See,
the
that's
person kind of
interesting.
different.
Like, when you put it across this way, I feel like if it's another guy, the guy wouldn't care as much.
Maybe.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. If like my boss is a guy boss who's like doing all this thing, I think as a fellow guy, I don't care as much. But I can understand why a lady may be irked by it.
Slightly emotional, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not saying it's the wrong thing. I think guys
Detach the
maybe lah.
compartmentalize.
Because that issue doesn't affect us as much.
Yeah.
Because we don't empathize with the situation as much. Yeah.
So what makes it
Interesting.
worse is that I actually know, like, because he's married, so I know
Yeah.
the wife, and I also kind of work with the wife. So it's like not so nice.
Yeah, I remember you told me this story before.
Yeah, not so nice.
I remember.
Yeah, the worst part was it didn't happen just once. It happened like twice in my whole entire life.
Then
We have two different bosses.
then you have to kind of like help them cover up a bit. Sort of like not like
Keeping silent is also
Yeah,
accomplice,
yeah,
you know, like
yeah,
then you
yeah.
feel bad inside.
yeah, I get what you mean.
Exactly.
Okay. Oh my god. You have anything else to conclude with? Yvette?
Yes, the chips.
Oh shit.
Oh yes.
So we wanted to end. I was like, what chips? Our nachos haven't come. What chips you talking about? So we decided to end this episode with this thing. This is brought by Singy. Where do you get this from?
Yay.
From your sources, your
Sources.
job.
It's not gonna kill. No, it's at a convenience store. I just came across it by accident. I was
So-
like, it looks interesting.
So this is ghost pepper fish skin.
Yeah.
Fish skin unhealthy. I don't eat it.
No, it's actually very healthy. A lot of collagen.
Is that how it was deep fried and shit? So this ghost pepper. What's the Scoville level?
1 million. More than 1
Okay,
million.
1 million only.
Okay,
Say lah.
Are you ready?
So we're
Smell
gonna
it.
eat this and then we'll try to
first.
do
Yay,
an outro. Do we
kind
all
of.
take one piece?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait, is that the chili? That's the chili itself.
Oh, wait, smell it first.
I know, I smelled it already.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh my god, I can smell it from here.
A bit scared though.
Okay,
Wait,
we
so-
all take and then we
It's only
cheers.
1 million. lah. It's fine.
Wait, whoa, shit. It's so big. Do we split it up?
No.
The fuck? Okay, come. Yvette.
You see, you take also.
Well, my one like got a lot of powder.
Don't pretend.
My one got a lot of powder. You can see the other
All
one.
of them has a lot of
No, the
powder.
other, got one very pale one.
All of them has a
Lord,
lot of
I can
powder.
smell it.
I'm trying to like fish for.
Fish for fish skin.
Funny. Okay.
It says no added artificial colouring. Eh.
Wow.
Yeah, this is pure. Okay, I
It's
think
pure
this is
poison.
decent size. Is it? Yeah.
I think mine is bigger.
Yes.
Yvette take a chili.
What?
They have chili pieces also inside, right?
Can I take this?
No. Can you go and take a proper piece, please?
Oh shit. Oh wow. Okay, wait, I need to find.
Don't really got a lot of powders, yeah?
No, it's normal.
Aha.
Dude, what the fuck?
It's
What?
the biggest I could
You don't
find.
aha kalan. That's so small. No more
Too
idea.
wet, too wet. Yeah, no more.
Okay,
Cheers,
okay,
guys.
whatever, cheers.
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 Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Whole piece. Ah.
The powder. I hope you guys and oh, what is this? What is this sensation? I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of podcast.
Okay.
Yeah. So thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy this long episode. And yeah, I have nothing better.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's not coming. Hope you guys enjoy, and I don't know, I say enjoy so many times, but thanks for thanks for watching. Bye bye.
He got a hiccups.
Oh shit.